At the moment when mass communication was unleashed in the 19th century, thanks to whirlwind economic and scientific development, the disruptive language of the moving image appeared on the scene. Reality is incredibly reproducible. Images that are no longer static are open up not only to vision but also to the expression of infinite states of mind. And the new protagonist of the narrative is that cinema which at first, due to technological and economic limitations, is silent. The purpose of film dubbing by other methods and under specific circumstances is the following. This art, within the audiovisual world, aims to familiarize numerous international masterpieces, and likewise to export Italian masterpieces into the world. Dubbing has been present in Italy since the 40s, and from there it has always been a source of pride for our country. So much so that the dubbers of some of the most famous actors are justifiably famous worldwide. And there are not a few cases in which passionate bilingual cinephiles appreciate the dubbed Italian version and the original language version equally. Blade Runner is the main example I've brought up in my work, a film that has been the subject of much discussion and many doubts pertaining precisely to translation. Although it was by no means an easy feat to bring to the big screen the city of Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep, a novel by Philip Dick, director Ridley Scott was able to find the right visual cut to tell such a peculiar story. Very relevant is the issue of voiceover, which characterizes and distinguishes the film. It is the protagonist Rick Deckard who tells the story step by step, yet speaking in the past, as if he had already lived it. To analyze the voiceover and its function within Blade Runner, Curie's descriptive translation studies theory will be considered. According to this theory, developed in the 70s, DTS refers to a holistic and historical approach to translation. Determinants such as context and factors that may influence the meaning of a given language are taken into account. It is good to translate while also taking into account the culture and linguistic and non-linguistic traditions that led to making those specific choices. In this situation, focusing on film translation, semiotics and metalinguism also come into play. Set in the year 2019 in futuristic Los Angeles, the film shows a rather surreal reality, not only because of the advanced technology, but also because of the social difference that is underscored by this technology that is so advanced as to mark an imaginary boundary thickly between the richer class and the working class, which after all lives a very humble life, getting by thanks to small markets on the street. What has undoubtedly remained a mainstay in film history is the final monologue of the humanoid Roy Batty played by Rutger Hauer, who performs these words with an astonishing perfection in matching opposing emotions such as melancholy and irony. In spite of its brevity, this monologue conveys a riot of emotions and sensations that is not inconsiderable. What emerges is Roy's compassion for Deckard, Roy's sadness because his life has come to an end, nostalgia for that same life, and at the same time, serenity, or rather resignation, to this end.